he termed as enemies of Kenya and naysayers to his development agenda, saying he will put them to shame.
And yes, the president, who was reacting to criticism on his administration's universal health care program and the education funding model, said he is ready to repay the cost of the two matters, which he said his two predecessors failed to achieve.
Apollo Kamau reports on a day that State House fought back against the Catholic Church's donation saga.
After days of back and forth with the clergy on his administration's performance, touching the core of Kenya's livelihood, President William Ruto says he will prove the naysayers wrong and put to shame what he described as enemies of Kenya in fixing the country.
We will confound the naysayers. We will succeed. This country will not fail. This great nation that God has given us will succeed. The enemies of Kenya will be put to shame because we are going to succeed and we are going to take this country forward.
The president mounting a defense of his administration in what he termed as biting the bullet, where his predecessors Moi Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta failed in fixing universal health care that has drawn a lot of criticism, and the education sector, where the funding model and the competency-based curriculum have been poked as frustrating and inadequate.
We have taken on the responsibility to do something about it, however difficult it may be. We have taken on the responsibility of universal health coverage. I know two successive presidents have attempted and they didn't quite succeed. Two successive governments have attempted, they didn't quite succeed. We have decided that we are taking on this challenge because there are too many Kenyans that die out of illnesses that we can treat.
In the past 5 days, the president has been jolted to action by the Catholic Church, backed by their Anglican counterparts, in cutting ties with his administration for propagating a culture of lies, unkept promises, corruption, and overtaxation.
This year, by God's grace, in a very long time, we will not import some of the food products, including maize. I am equally very proud that we are making significant progress in the production of sugar in Kenya. Something that has been so difficult. We've had to look for COMESA safeguard waivers since I was Minister for Agriculture almost 10 years ago.
In the president's inner circle, his senior advisor on economic affairs, Moses Kuria, has told him to listen to the Catholic Church, saying, and I quote, "Rule number 1, the Catholic Church is always right. Rule number 2, in case the Catholic Church is wrong, refer to rule number 1. And after the Soweto Church donations on Sunday, which was rejected by the Catholic Church, State House put the Catholic Church on the spot, saying the 2.6 million shillings the president gave has not yet been returned. Civil society groups in Nakuru, while supporting the Catholic Church's stand against the government, challenged the church to prove the money was returned to the state.
We are also asking the Catholic, the Archdiocese, to share public evidence that this money has actually been returned and received by Governor Sakaja and President Ruto.
Apollo Kamau, TV 47.
Remember.